I've been in real estate for 20 plus years now, ever since 2001. I've been a realtor. I was a realtor in the States, and I plan on being a realtor here also. I do not have my permanent citizenship or residency, so I cannot officially work or do anything but just pay attention, and that's basically what I'm doing. But I do have a trustee realtor that helped us, and someone that I'm learning from. I've also been offered a job, but of course I can't work. So me and Mr. Boss are gonna take the steps that's necessary for us to be in a position so we can open a business and work. And that work will probably be real estate and I guess another business. But anyway, in the meantime, the first thing you have to do to travel outside of our country, the United States, would be to get your passport. So if you all have not done that, I need y'all to go do that, because there may come a time really, really soon that getting your passport won't be easy to do. The wildfires this is going to change. I need someone to sit back and think about what's going on outside of what is going on. Okay, yes. There are fires, they're out of control, they're burning down a lot of homes, there are a lot of people. I've heard that there are 10 people that have lost their lives. The animals are being displaced. All these things are happening. Okay, we understand that. But let me just tell you about the business aspect really quick of what's happening and how it may affect your business when you're not even thinking about it right now. Okay, so since I'm a realtor and I've been there for a long time, I've been in the housing business a lot for a very long time. So one thing I learned in school as a realtor is where money comes from to buy homes. Now, we already know, everybody knows whoever purchased a home, don't know money really, you never see any green. It's just all a piece of paper or electronic transfer, what have you, just signing your name away. It's just a piece of paper that says, I'm giving you this paper and this paper is worth this much, right? That's basically how a house is, financed or what have you. But I don't know if everybody understands that insurance companies is actually the place where we get our money from to buy these homes. I know most people probably always think it's the bank, because we always say we got to go to the bank and see, can we get you financing or whatever. But the reality of it is actually insurance companies that fund the bank to give you mortgages. It's insurance companies. Now, here we go. I don't know if it was Trump or someone, I don't know who it was, but they said that up in the Palisades or up in the hills of California was where some of the most expensive houses are located. I mean, they said like $50 million, $30 million homes of celebrities and all of that. This is where their homes are. Now, when your house burned down, the first thing or second thing you do once you got yourself together is you probably call the insurance company to say, listen, my home has burned down. In this case, everybody knows what's going on. So everybody is putting in a claim. Okay, I need to put in a claim for my $50 million home. Okay, I need one for my $30 million home. And y'all heard of replacement value, right? Replacement value comes to play when it's time to rebuild or replace whatever has gone or whatever fell apart or what have you. If a house is $50 million, that's the value of it. Can you imagine that the replacement is probably darn near $50 million plus? Because remember, when you're talking about replacing or rebuilding, you're talking about ground up again, appliances again, everything again, more than just structural. And, you talk about the content, all that stuff is in your insurance policies. So I got to thinking, I was like, wow, if this is really the beginning of God's judgment, this is big, because guess what? When all those people on that hill put in those policies for that $50 million home and so on and so forth, and insurance companies began to pay them out, do you really think that's going to happen? I don't really think it's going to happen. There's going to be some way that them insurance companies be like, no. Or it's going to put the insurance business out of business. Because what's going to happen is there is not enough money to go around for everybody that has insurance, because that's not how we operate. That's not, it's paper, right? So but when you're starting to rebuild, that becomes kind of real money, because you got to hire your GCs or contractors to come in and rebuild. So there's going to be a reduction, a huge reduction on purchasing a home. They're probably the interest rates are probably dropped to 1% to try to get you to purchase a home, but they won't be funded because there won't be any money. Or either they go the opposite way and they'll tell you you can't afford it because they don't have the money to give you. Well, I don't know which way it's going to go. We're going to see, but you got to understand it's almost like the real estate business kind of controls a lot of things. Maybe, can I say everything? I can't say everything, but it controls a lot of things. And once it's impacted, you will start seeing a huge difference in the economy. So we're going to look for that because guess what, y'all? It was a lot of money up in them hills. Now, also, you know that a lot of people who lost their place, it's going to be one of those things where the insurance company be like, denied. And they're not going to get to have that replacement value. So I want y'all to look out for that because guess what? Not only are homes having to be replaced due to the wildfires, but remember just a short time ago, there was the hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina. They are still rebuilding there too. So really soon, this assistance money and this insurance money is going to run completely out. And then what are we going to do? Or what is going to happen? We don't know. I don't know. But I just want y'all to look out for that because that's going to be something that happens. And I don't know who knew that insurance companies actually fund these things. They fund mortgages. And when they start getting hit, insurance companies don't want to pay anything. Y'all know that. Already they do all they can to get out of paying, but this is a real tragic situation. And $50 million, one house, replacement value? I'm going to just pay attention to see what actually happens. Paris Hilton lost her house. I saw her, and I think they said hers was it $8 million, something like that? She's $8 billion. Listen, they showed Denzel's house. I don't know if his was damaged, but they said Denzel's house is $80 million. Could y'all imagine $80 million just rubbish? These people most of them probably have insurance on their homes. Now, there was a lot of people that, once your home is paid for, you don't have to have insurance. So there's going to be an effect on older people that have been living in the hills forever, that 70 years, 50 plus years. They're going to be the ones that are really going to miss out because they don't have insurance on their homes. And how are you going to rebuild your house in Hollywood Hills when you built it 70 years ago? And that lot itself now is probably worth $2 or $3 million alone. And you don't have a house because you can't afford to rebuild a home there. So there's going to be a lot of this is the beginning of something. There's going to be a lot of strife, y'all. We're going to have to help each other. Those who believe and follow Christ, you're going to have to start helping. We're going to have to start helping each other because assistance is definitely going to run out, and the insurance company is going to fake us out. So get ready.